Good morning, folks. So today we are going to learn about the factorization of quadratic expression. We are going to learn about the factorization of two forms. The very first one is the simple one is when the form is equal to x squared plus bx plus c, and the second one when it's equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. The only difference here is the coefficient for x squared has a value here, whereas for the very first one, the value of the coefficient of x squared is just equals to 1. Okay, so let's start the very first one. Now, let's start for the very first factorization. So, for example, it's for x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, for example, let's say I have a square plus 9a plus 8. Okay, so what should we do here? Okay, now we need to look at the last term here, this a. Okay, now if you have this a, you need to factorize this a. So the sum of the factors will be equals to 9a. Okay. Okay, so it's actually quite easy. You need to find two numbers. If you multiply them, that will be equals to a, but if you add them, that will equals to 9. Okay, so here, because this is a positive number, then I think both of the factors will be positive number. Okay, so what number should be multiplied? It will equals to 8. Then if you add them, it will equals to 9. Okay, that will be 8 and 1. Okay, then if you already get it, what you need to do is just rewrite it. Okay, here the variable is a, so then I know the factor is actually a plus h multiplied by a plus 1. Okay, that's one example. Let's do another example. Okay, now let's say I have d square minus 16d plus 28. Okay, now just like before, what we need to do is actually we need to look at the last number. Okay, the last term here is 28, so 28. Okay, then next what you need to do is use the middle number here as the result of the sum of the factors of 28. Okay, to make it easy for you, you need to find two numbers. If you multiply it, it will equals to 28, but if you add them, it will equals to negative 16. Now look at this. This is negative number, whereas the result of the multiplication is positive. It means both of the factors must be negative numbers, because if you multiply negative and negative numbers, that will equals to positive, and if you add negative numbers and negative numbers, you will get another negative numbers here. Okay, so now what's the two numbers? If you multiply, will equals to 28, but if you add, it equals to negative 16. Okay, that will be 14 and 2. Okay, now look again. Here the variable is d, so d minus 14 multiplied by d minus 2. So that's the factors. Okay, I'm going to give you one last example. Okay, in blue here. So let's say I have m squared minus 20m minus 21. Okay, what should we do now? Yes, you need to use the last number here. So I have minus 21 Okay, then you need to find the factors of minus 21. So if you add the result, it will equals to minus 20. Okay, now look at this. The result of the multiplication is negative. It means one of the number must be negative and one of the number must be positive, because negative number can only be get from the multiplication of positive and negative, or negative or positive. Okay, the order doesn't matter. Okay, now if you look at this, okay, the sum of the addition is actually minus 20. Okay, it's negative number. It means the negative numbers must be the bigger one. Okay, the negative number must be the bigger one. Now we need to think what number if you multiply is negative 21, but if you add it's negative 20. Okay, then I think it's negative 21 times 1. Okay, so what should we do now? We just need to rewrite it. Once again, the variable is m, so m minus 21 multiplied by m plus 1. Okay, that's the final result. That's it. Okay, now we finish with the very first form. Now we go to the more complicated one. Still easy. Okay, we are going to try to solve when we have a x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, we try to factorize that. Okay, but before we learn about how to factorize these, there are two skills that you need to know beforehand. Okay, first you need to be able to factorize a two-term forms. Okay, for examples, let's say I have 18x minus 20x. Okay, so you need to be able to factorize this one. Okay, oh sorry, I forgot to put the square here. Okay, so it's square. Now you need to be able to solve this one. You need to be able to factorize this. Okay, now look at this. What you need to do is actually just quite easy. You need to find a factors that can be found from both of them. Okay, here from 18 and 20, I know both of them can be divided by 2. So one of the factor must be 2. Okay, then I have the variable here x and x squared. Both of the factors here must be x. Okay, so it means 2x. Okay, now Now 2x will be multiplied with what? So it will get 18x. So 2x need to be multiplied by 9, so it can get 18x. Okay. Now 2x need to multiply by what? So it will get minus 20. So 2x will multiply by 10 or negative 10. Yes. So it's more negative 10, and this x here need to be multiplied with another x, so it can get minus 20x squared. Okay, that's the very first skill that you need to be able to do. Okay, the second skills that you need to be able to do is you need to understand that 3x plus 2, if you multiply it with 2x minus 1, you can rewrite this from into this kind of form. Okay, I'm going to show you one by one. So 3x, then you multiply with this. Multiply by 2x minus 1. Okay, and then this one plus 2. Again, we multiply with this. 2x minus 1. Okay, this is actually grade 7 material. I will not explain it further, but just remember, before you can factorize this kind of form, you need to be able to do these two skills first. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I have ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, right now the form has a coefficient before the x squared. Okay, now I'm going to give you one example. The examples will be taken from the review exercise 4A, okay, and singly textbook. Okay, now let's say I have 9f squared plus 18f minus 16. Okay, that's it. Now what should we do? Okay, it's actually a little bit similar with the previous one. Okay, I'm going to divide it into several steps. So step 1. Okay, so what you need to do is just multiply the last number, this negative 16, with 9f squared. Okay, if you multiply both of them, then you will get it as, okay, so 9f squared times negative 16, then you will get it as negative 144 f squared. Okay, now you need to factorize this. Okay, you need to factorize this and find out what numbers or what factors, if you add both of them, that will equals to 18f. So this must be equals to 18f. Okay, now as you can see here, we have a negative number as the result of multiplication and a positive number as the result of addition. Okay, now it means both of them, one of them must be negative and one of them must be positive. Okay, and because this is positive, okay, because this is positive, then it means the positive number will become a bigger one than the negative number. Okay, so now we need to think what kind of factors that can suit this requirement. Okay, after thinking, I think you will know that it will become 24f and negative 6f. Okay, so if you can see here, negative 6x, negative 6f plus 24f, that will be equals to 18f. Okay, now let's go to step 2. Okay, in step 2, you just need to rewrite it. Okay, you need to look at the question again. Okay, I'm going to go back to the questions. So it will be 9f. Okay, I rewrite the 9f and then I rewrite this. So minus 6f plus 24f. Okay, 24f from here. Okay, and then I'll rewrite again the questions, minus 16. Okay, now what should you do? Just divide this into 2. Okay, so now look at this. You need to factorize this one. You need to factorize this one first. Okay. Oh, by the way, we forgot to put the square in the question here. Okay. Now, if you factorize this one, then you will get it's equals to 3f multiplied by 3f minus 2. Okay. Now you just need to rewrite this 3f minus 2 here. Okay, so it's equals to 3f minus 2. Okay, then you need to think what kind of numbers that can be used to factorize this one, so it will get another 3f minus 2. If you think carefully, then you will get it's actually equals to 8. Okay, so the step 3 you just need to rewrite the question again. So 3f plus a, okay, 3f from here, a from here, multiply by 3f minus 2. Okay, that's it. So we got the final answers. Okay, I'm going to give you another example. Okay, let's say I have minus a square plus 2a plus 35. Okay, let's start with the step 1. Okay, start with the step 1. Okay, now what you need to look at it, look at the last number. Okay, it's 35. So you need to divide it, or you need to find the factors of 35. Oh, sorry, we forget it. We forget it a little bit. You need to also multiply with the last coefficient or the first coefficient. So it's negative 35a squared. Okay. Now you need to multiply both of them, so that will be equals to the middle number, or 2a. Okay. Now you need to think, what kind of number if you multiply is equals to negative 35a squared, but if you add them it's equals to 2a. Now look at this carefully. This one is negative number, okay, but this one is positive number. It means one of them must be a negative number, okay, while the other one must be a positive number. And since the result of its addition is equals to positive number, then the positive number must be bigger than the negative number. Okay, so the positive number here, if you think carefully, we will realize that positive number will be 7a, negative number will be 5a. Okay, now let's go to the step 2. Okay, step 2. Okay, now I just need to rewrite it again. So I have negative a squared, okay, minus 5a, okay, plus 7a, okay, plus 35. Oops. Okay, now after that, remember, what you need to do is just to divide it into two terms. Okay, now negative a squared, negative 5a, if you factorize both of them, then you will get is equals to negative a multiplied by a plus 5. Okay, now I need to rewrite this a plus 5 to the other side. So it's a plus 5. Okay, so what I need to do now is just to finding the number here. So 7a plus 35 will equals to a plus 5. Okay, then you will get is actually equals to positive. Is equals to positive 7. Okay, then the final answers will equals to negative a plus 7 multiplied by a plus 5. Okay, that's the final answer. Oh, by the way, that's actually already step 3. Okay. Okay, do you need another example? Okay, I think I can give you another last examples. The examples will be taken from exercise 3b, number 3g. Okay, for example, I have 30 plus 14k minus 4k square. Now, remember, look at the last numbers. It needs to be multiplied with the very first number. Okay, that will be your step 1. Okay, last number multiply by the very first number, that will be equals to negative 120k square. Okay, now you need to multiply both of them and find the factor of it, so it will get 14k or positive 14k. Now it is positive, but the result from multiplication is negative, so it means one of them must be negative, one of them must be positive. Okay, and the positive number will become bigger one. Okay, so we need to think about it. Okay, I think you will agree that it will equal to negative 6k or and 20k. Okay, so that's the very first step. Now go to the second step, step 2. Okay, I just need to rewrite this again. So 30 minus 6k plus 20k minus 4k square. Okay, now what you need to do is just divide both of them. Okay, so if you want to factorize this one, it will equals to 6 times 5 minus k. I need to rewrite this 5 minus k here again. So 5 minus k, then you will agree that this one will equal to 4. Okay, so the last step, step 3, need to write it, it's 6. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put the k here. Oh, my bad. I forgot to put the k here. Okay, now perfect. I just need to write this 6 here and the 4k here. 6 plus 4k multiply by this 5 minus k. Okay, that's all. I hope you will understand the explanation. See you in class.